Hey, Paul, can you hear me?
Yeah, you can. I can. I was busy waiting.
Oh, right.
All right. So we in the we did have a few people sign up for this, but I haven't seen anybody turn up yet. So I don't know if they realise what they signed up for.
Right. Yeah, I see.
All right. So I suppose we should get on with something. And if someone turns up, we'll pay attention to them.
Right.
If not, we'll get on with what we're doing. Did you push that? When I left it, you were in the middle of writing a patch.
No. So the one I was doing was get post title. Was that the one?
No, it's the one I pushed, wasn't it? I did XML RPVC get post title.
Okay, that's one. Okay.
Actually, maybe that's. Yeah, that looks like it. There's a lot of things in here. Shall I share my screen? Or do you want to share your screen? Because you were writing the other one, weren't you?
Yeah, I can't find the
post category or what was it? Get post title, get post category, and get and remove post data.
Remove post data. I think that's the one. I can't find it here. I don't know if I screwed up when I was doing the patches for it.
Well, look, if you deleted it, you deleted it.
Yeah.
You've heard of a thing called get?
I think I overwrote the file, the patch or something. It's nice.
Okay. So you want to rewrite it, or do you want to sort of?
All right. Can rewrite it. PHP. Let me share my screen. All right. And okay, so the function removes the title and the category, and it leaves everything else, right?
That's right. Yeah.
So I'm just thinking of the stuff I can test here. So the scenario with both of them are good. It's covered.
So you could in fact run the whole test set that are used on the other ones. It has to replace. It has to remove both. It doesn't matter if there's not one there. So we could run the same tests that we did for the get post title. No, it removes them. The get post title gets that title from it. I probably shouldn't be drinking coffee on video, should I? Big slurpy sounds going through the audio.
Right.
Hopefully that wasn't too painful in your ears.
Yeah, it was a normal level. Right. So you mean copying this part, copying the XML, and just doing the calls again?
Say that again.
You mean like copying this XML here that I use in the get post title function.
Yeah.
I see.
So it should strip all of this lot as well. I'm trying to think out if we could build them as a... No, I don't want to merge them together. I want to have them separate. But it would all... I wonder, though, if we should have... These should almost have all the same data, all three of these functions.
Right.
Actually, no, because this one needs to have both of them in. But we could make a series of arrays with category and data and title and category tags in every single one of them, and it should extract everything and all the errors and things, and it should remove them. But that's going to be quite complicated to do.
Itself is different.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to make a get post category. All I'm going to do is replace title with category throughout the whole post. I'm just going to, which should be the same code for the other one. Yeah.
Right.
So I'm just going to duplicate this.
Let's get post category. That does both.
So I've just made that post the get post category unit tests, basically it's a direct clone of what I had before.
You're not sharing your screen.
Yeah, I'll share my screen. That looks like it to me. So basically, I just replaced title with category throughout this post. Yeah, I'm just going to run some tests on it to test it. And that should give us the set of tests for the other one. But your one needs to have both category have singles and doubles, so like category and post in them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you should be testing to see that you get everything apart from that test. Yeah. So I think it would make sense to use a few of the same examples. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you need to do the other things. Yeah. Got a messed up here.
Okay, for nested titles, my function fails.
You should not. Oh yeah, you should have. No, you should probably have an empty title / title there. I think the content of the title should be removed.
True.
In fact, that's going to break. That's going to do. You're going to end up with a single / title on the end.
Exactly. Uh, yep. Nested titles, multiple categories.
I just looked at what our next one is. It's find a random URL in the middle of some content. It's a regex, so that should be interesting.
What that does, it's a method.
The next method we're going to be looking at is after we've done these two is extract URLs. You pass in content. Use regex to extract URLs from arbitrary content as an array.
It's just in. So you pass a string.
Yep, you pass string.
And it gives you back the array of URLs.
Yep. Should be interesting. Yep. I bet that doesn't work.
Yeah, we're going to break that probably. Very
easily. That looks as flaky as some flaky thing. I'm going to see if it's actually used anywhere. Oh, it's used 4 times. Post links. Used twice to get post links out of content. And then what the? Icon.museum. What is that? Oh, it's test URLs. So there is a test for it.
Right.
That's already got test, probably enough test for it, to be honest. Well, I said you have to write something for that. Do enclose. I love it. There's actually a to-do in the function after that. The function's called check content for video and audio links and add as enclosures.
Okay, so it searches for the tag, the video HTML tag?
It also does a SQL statement. Extract the URLs from the content. So there's a get enclosed, which I haven't found yet. That's in posts. Create enclosures already from a post. Get enclosed. Mm. How are you getting on? Well, it fell over. Well, my new code doesn't work. 9 failures. Null.
Wait. Yeah. The case, right? So, and in the next one, um, that's right.
Well, they fixed one. Array. Is this a return? Does this return an array, not a post type? Wow, it's different.
It might return none of the other array,
It returns an array.
but it might return a string too.
Or it might return a string. Post category, no. Global, no, it returns the global. If it doesn't find anything, it returns the global.
So that's a string scenario, right?
Actually, that's the same up here as well, which we missed. Yeah. Default title. I didn't spot that. So we need to set the global default title.
So for this one, it always returns a string.
Yes, this one always returns a string. This one puts a comma on the end of it. Yeah, trim, comma. It trims the comma off the end, and then explodes it. So it's a type string or an array. Opaque. So we need to do another. We need to do some more tests on this one. Calls null default post title.
Yeah, it's been set on the setup, no?
Yeah, we set it up here, haven't we? Yeah. Okay. So this is an array. Asserts equals array equals. Is that a valid one? Let's see if that works. been hot today, hasn't it?
I didn't feel it yet.
You haven't been out yet.
Yeah, yeah. I usually feel it when it's like after 7, when I arrive at home.
Yeah.
It's hot as hell. Did it work? The
No,
compressor?
because
Okay. So
maybe just that will do it. We're getting an array back, so we just set it like that.
Yeah, I think there's no array comparator,
Yeah, probably not.
but there's like an extra. Yeah.
Yeah, that fixed it. Oh, I don't know what that's going to do. That trim might empty it. No, we're down to 5. Category.
7.
That's weird. Definitely wrong.
Spacing. Yeah. Single code. Yeah.
Oh, it passes all the tests.
Sure, good.
How are you getting on with the remove one?
I think I get it. Like all the scenarios plus mine. All the scenario from get post title plus the ones that I think are relevant.
That's not pretty. That should be trimmed. Look,
Which part?
if you look at my screen,
Yep.
look, spaces required didn't get trimmed. So you could end up with a category with a space in it.
Why is that?
Because I had spaces in my string.
Okay. Is it possible that before inserting in the database, it does this job of trimming?
Well, that's still valid. You know, that's a valid object if someone handcrafted it. Yeah. That could be formatted in that way. Yeah. So I think this should trim. I think there's a patch here for the main function. Explode, and then we should trim the array. Yeah.
Right. Go one by one and trim the elements.
No, there's a function. Trim array. There's a function, you just pass over it. Yeah, you array map it. Yeah.
Right.
So we can just do this. Yeah. That will fix it. And I think that's a patch. Because yeah. It fixes that one as well. Truncates that. Yeah, we shouldn't really be seeing strings any case, empty strings. Yeah.
Right.
So I think even this one we should trim. Yeah. I don't know what that will happen, but we'll throw it over the wire and see what they say. I'll probably pass now. Right. What? Failure. 1, 3, 3. I bet it's supposed to be passing a 2 or something.
One, two, three.
So it complained. Let's move this down a little bit. I'm assuming it complained about this one. Let's make sure that duplicate cat failed. It got that. Oh, it didn't re-index it. No, I'm not testing. Doesn't re-index it. Interestingly, the number
So the array that is returning is not guaranteed to have the same order as past?
Well, it keeps the order, just removes the items. Yeah.
Keeps the order removes.
Well, yeah. Let's try naught there instead. So if the item had been on the end, it would have been okay. But because it was in the middle, yeah, the item that gets removed, yeah.
Can you run it again?
And to do what to it?
No, no change. Isn't it because of the mapping function?
If you see what it's doing here, look, yeah. So if you look at the function here, I got category 1 twice, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then what I've done in the function here is I've done array map trim to trim them all. Yeah. No, that's Control Z. Yeah. So I trim them over the top of that, and then you're unique on them. Yeah. So they're now unique and array. You don't get duplicates in the array.
Right.
Now I have no idea what the point the dev's going to think of that. Yeah. I'm just going to throw that up them and just see what they say. Yeah. They may hate it. They may just, oh, blooming heck, what the heck. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to make a patch for that now and send it.
But why
I've
the
also
order was
put a
different?
trim there as well. Pardon?
I think the order was different in the two times you run the test. So if you look at the actual array, in this one you got 133.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3 in that one, and this one I get 0 and 2 because the one index gets removed by the uniqueness, but the indexes don't get reset.
Right.
Yeah. It may be possible to do a sort on it. Yeah.
I see. So the problem was with unique, not indexing.
Yes. So the sort flags are regular, but these are items, not the strings. So we're not resetting the array.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Cole.
Mm-hmm.
So I think when you have a time, if you can remove the SVN from Git ignore the SVN, the .svn folder.
Yeah.
Because so through Git, I'm not receiving this folder, so I can't do the diffs and stuff.
Okay.
It's in your Git ignore. I just checked it.
Okay. I will do that next. Okay, so what do you want me to put back in?
Just remove the .svn line, the one before last.
That one.
Yeah, and then commit your .svn folder, I think, and also your Git ignore.
See if that fixes it for you. Okay.
Let me check here. So Git ignore is here.
I didn't put the SVN in, but
Yeah.
you can just make that your end. Yeah. Because that's a huge amount of data in that. It's 137 meg. You don't want to push that around.
Yeah. But how? So that's just the .svn folder from.
Yes. Yeah, that's the file, the auto-generated. So if you just commit this in, or just make this an SVN location, it will. Might you need to connect to something to do that? So I could send that to you, but do you want me to send that to you?
So if that's the default one, I probably can get it from the project, no?
No, if you just SVN update or whatever from it, it will pull from the repo. So you'll need to you need to sort of like pull or create an SVN file, because this is associated with the WordPress dev site. I'm not sure I actually want. I think I'm going to revert that change, to be honest.
I like the configurations with the WordPress repo, the WordPress repo information.
Yeah.
Is it in that SVN folder?
Yeah. 1 second. So if I lots of stuff. Okay.
Right. But this is using the information that is there to retrieve.
Yes.
Like it has the repo location, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and the repo location. Let me see if I can get the properties on this SVN settings. Network. No.
I think that these are probably the settings on the program, right?
Yeah. Nothing in here. I've seen I pulled that. I've got to do the patch. Okay. So if I commit this now to get, so this will be all the changes from the last.
Right, the last update.
Yeah. So this is the current version of head. And I think WordPress dash So here's the instructions. So essentially you need to do that. Yeah. And well, it's your plugin name. This was the repo for the.
So you're talking about the getting rid of the whole
Yeah. This is SVN.
WordPress and using SVN to get it.
Yeah. But that's I'm just trying to find the this is the main developer stuff, not the core. But so that's the command you need. Yeah. And I think this is core. Yeah. No, that's the root. The developer. No, I wonder what that is.
You misspelled developer, I think.
Yeah. Right. So how do I spell developer?
DEVELO. Yeah.
No,
Okay.
I'm sort of guessing. Right, push that. Let's have a look at this file folder again.
I found it.
You found it?
core.svn.wordpress.org.
No, not that one.
Should be.
No, you want the. It's develop.svn. Develop.svn. Yeah,
Okay.
not developer. But this is the repo you need. Okay. No. Yeah.
Right. Do you have to build this repo?
No, it comes down with everything you need. But if you run the build on this, it actually makes the normal repo.
Right.
Yeah. Which is kind of nice. This is not a clean copy. Okay. Hey. Submit that then. Go play with that then. Mr. Drew a picture. Okay. I've done that. And while I'm here, I'm going to go and have a look at the components for I'm supposed to be looking after. Well, that's a weird error. Looks like someone went and cleared. Oh, I got 35. Well, if we ever get excited, there is a very serious bug that we could work on. Well, I say a serious bug, a real problem that we've got in that in the WordPress core, they use the magic value of 0.0000000. You can see my screen.
Yeah.
As the magic value for null instead of null itself on dates. So we actually need to write a patch to do two things. One is to remove all those nulls from the database, all those strings from the database, and make them null, and to just stop saving them. Yeah.
To remove them in the database?
Yeah, because this is being stored in the database. Yeah. And we've got code like this spread around the system.
Right.
And that needs to be is null. Yeah. Because the issue is that is a valid date in a 64-bit system. So we need to. It's basically, this is what they're trying to do, is to test to see if it's empty. So if you go and do, we go into here. It's not too bad. Yeah. So what's that? 54 entries. So there's a patch here that needs to have 54 changes in it.
A small one.
Hmm?
A small one, okay.
Yeah. But all of these, yeah. So these are tests, some of these are tests, but you know, if it's a draft post, that is what the date is, not null. Yeah. So there's a whole raft of stuff on here.
Right, but what about the information in the database?
Well, we need to write a SQL upgrade for the database to fix it.
Right.
Yeah. So, you know, it's post date should be null. What's this? Is this post? That should be null. That should be null. Yeah. And what this one is. This is a small export. Yeah. Test.
But it gets in the exporter as well, probably then.
Well, it's just, these are just example codes, but this should be null. Yeah.
But how are these values exported?
Hmm?
When you export like posts, and it happens to have this format and value.
Yep.
This will be in the XML.
Yes. So we need to remove that and probably look for instances of on the import. If somebody drops a version in with this, with the new version, we need to change it. Yeah.
Right. So there's also some change in the importer.
And see, look, you know, if it's that, then never. Column last updated. Yeah, so it's never been updated. This should be just null. Yeah. And it's been used all over the place. It doesn't actually, it's not too bad, but it is going to be a pain.
What was the reason for that? To use a...
Well, they just used that as the... they made a decision, Matt made a decision back in the day, or somebody did, to use that as the default, as the empty string, as the no date set object, which capitally works on 32 bits, but it's going to cause us problems in 64. So really the fix is that we need to change it to null.
Right.
Yeah. But we need to go through and that's one patch. Yeah. And it will, and I guarantee that if we do this patch, one you need a really clean version of the developer to do it on. Yeah, because you need it clean, because we've got so much crap on our current copy. And then we need to do it as a single patch. So it's almost a case of we should build an instance of the developed instance just for this patch. Yeah, and all it's got in is the patch for this, and we update it and maintain it. And
Right. I see.
yeah. And then on the in the upgrade, we in the include one of these has got a database upgrade in it. There's that one. No, it's not that one. Update. But there is an update file, yeah, which has all these DB changes in it.
How does it work version-wise? So it always is like a cumulative file, like it keeps all the changes there?
Yep. So there's a single file that looks at the version, and it update core. So core update translations update this one. So there's the upgrader. It's very obvious when you find it. So this is the administration panel. Here it is. Okay, so upgrade all is the function. Yeah, and then there are a series of the upgrades, and then if you see like the versions, old tables, and all the version numbers, yeah. And if you just go and look at one of these functions, yeah, executes the code for 4.6. So in 4.6, these were the upgrades. We deleted a post key. Yeah.
Right.
And in 4.5, yeah, they cleared that hook, and then they delete from their option new email. Yeah.
So the DB version there, what number is that?
That's the internal number. And to be honest, I'm not sure how that's calculated. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So there's two versions here. Yeah.
Right.
Current DB version. Yeah. So there's in the DB.
There's a number every time you upgrade the database.
Yep. Yeah. It probably just steps them up. I don't know if the DB version is generated in here. So it's stored in the option table under DB options.
So is what?
There. Yeah.
Okay, so it gets in WP options table.
Yeah.
But how is it bumped to one version?
So it gets set here.
Yeah.
And it gets set there. Don't know how it gets set.
What's that get option thing?
That.
Yeah, that's the underlying get option.
Yeah, that's the core get option value. Normally it's wrapped by the get option. That's a private function.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's the private function, utility version, private to the install upgrade, because it's basically running uncached and yeah.
Right, without the whole file set loaded.
Yeah.
I see.
So it's just a private version of it. Interesting, but so that's what we'd have to do. We would have to write a script for here to go and remove them all. Yeah. We would have to do all the tests to null and all the sets to null. But it's a patch that needs to be done. And it will, I warn you, if we do it, it will take a couple of versions to arrive, and we'll be remaking the patch several times.
Right.
Yeah. So if we fancy doing that, we're going to run out of time in a minute. We need to sit down and do that and make another repo just for that patch.
I see.
Yeah. So I don't know if you fancy doing that one.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll create another repository, which will be a clean get build, and we will put that build in, and we will go through and work all the code out, and we'll have to make sure WordPress works and all the unit tests run. Yeah. And probably be some more unit tests around it as well. Yeah, every time it's been used, we need to make sure that function's got unit tests on it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So this is a several hours of work. Yeah, and talking about effort, are we going to stop for the summer, or are we going to keep going?
For me, yeah, it doesn't matter. I'll be around all summer long.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be moving house shortly, so it could be a bit more interesting in the new location. So I might get you to sort of lead a couple of these. Yeah.
Right.
So we'll get you to actually run the other side of it. So you're going to finish that unit test for the one you've been working on.
So I did all the subversion things I had to do. I removed the old repo. I checked it out again. So what do you do? So I have a new file here that I want to create a patch, I suppose.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. So let me see. So,
I think you just do it from the root, don't you?
yes.
I don't, because you want to patch. You don't want to patch up the tree. You want to do the whole repo, because you need to have the path in the patch.
So I should start from. I think it's okay. So it's from the root of war of the.
Yeah. So patch there. Yeah. So I think that's what happened. Because when I come in, no, when I come in to do my, so if I'm coming to do a patch here, I'm in the root of WordPress Dev, okay, and
Right.
I just patch, and I do svn create patch, okay, and so you need to have the path in, yeah. So I don't think you want any of that. Yeah, I don't think you want any of that. You want to be in the root of the repo. So you want to be down at tests. You want to be down at.
I think I'm in the root because I'm the SVN where the SVN folder is.
Yeah, you want to be in the SVN folder.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's the right place. So just do SVN patch there. Okay. None of the other stuff. Just SVN patch. Right. Not enough arguments passed. So pass in the name of a file you want to create.
Oh, I see.
Blah.patch.
So it's the other way around, and then the
no, enter. You're in a folder called app. Is that right?
Yeah. So that's where I have all my.
So I don't actually
use chunk.
So it's SVN patch. Star.star. Star.star. The other way around. And then the name of the patch.
Okay.
Patch. See what that does. In passing arguments. Help, yeah. Right. So
patch file, and path.
yeah, you start. So
Dot patch, and then
stop probably. Yeah, they'll probably do it.
the other way around. Nothing. So.
All right, dry run in all white spaces.
Should it go per file?
No, no, you don't want to put it in the file because you want the whole thing. You want the whole route. We want to create.
So they say to use a
No.
div.
Yeah, patch is not.
SVN div, maybe?
It's not. Yeah, maybe it's diff. Woohoo! I did something. That's diff.
It says. Oh, it says that I'm not under version control again. I have the SVN folder.
You're in the wrong place. You're in the wrong place. Do it in the root.
I'm in the root.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but don't go up the path for the thing. You want to do the whole folder at that root. So, SVN diff.
So I have to go to the place of where the file is?
No, you do it from the root. So you do SVN diff, pipe it into a file.
That's what I did.
Yeah, but you've got that. You want the file there. You don't want the file. You want just a root. You want to just do it, the output of the diff to it.
So you say to do from here, from the current one?
Yeah. All right, now looking bar. That looks right to me. So if you've got an awful lot of crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be just the folder?
No,
maybe?
it should. You do need it from the root, you see, because when you want to apply the patch, you got to apply the patch in the root.
Right. But
Yeah.
when you do this, when you create these patches, you can specify the files you want, right? You did this. Right?
Somewhere, yeah, but I'm doing it in a GUI.
Yeah. So there must be a way to do it.
So maybe yeah. Try doing it then. Those / name of the path then.
Let's see.
It is function. PHP.
So now Let's see.
So it hasn't been added to the repo. So you need to do svn add and that file. Right, now do the same one again. We are now looking blah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
more elegant.
That's what you want to see?
I believe so, yeah.
Yep.
All right,
Okay.
so now it's also a matter of getting that. So how do you name your
I would name of the function.
name of the function? Yeah, okay.
Or whatever. It just matter what it is. You name it whatever you want it to be.
See over there.
And you can even put unit test in there if you want to, because it is a unit test, but whatever. Okay. All right, that's our time. I will stop at that point. I'll see if I can find some time to create that clean repo and put it up. So that next time we can work on that function. I'll send you the link to it, and if you want to start looking at that, please do. Otherwise, have a good couple of weeks, and I shall see you then. And by the way, have you got on with your WordCamp submissions for the talk? You've gone quiet.
No, you're going quiet too.
Okay, must have stopped broadcasting. Have you done your talk for WordCamp or put your submission in?
I didn't yet.
You better do that, sir. I'll try and get on with this repo and get it to you, and if you can get started on it, it'll be great. We are doing one of these sort of sessions at the WordCamp as well, I think. All right, mate.
All right.
I will see you on. Bye-bye.
See you. Bye-bye.